What is the meaning of redeeming the time? We're going to answer that question. You can also discover more on gotquestions.org. Ephesians 5:15-16 in the King James Version says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." The phrase appears again, "Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time." In both passages, redeeming the time is related to wisdom and how we live. To redeem something means to buy it back or to regain possession of it. Time is a gift from God, and none of us know how much of it we are allotted. Only God knows how much time each of us has on this earth. When God says we should be redeeming the time, He wants us to live in constant awareness of that ticking clock and make the most of the time we have. In fact, the NIV uses the phrase making the most of every opportunity instead. Rather than waste our days on frivolous pursuits that leave no lasting eternal imprint, Scripture instructs us to be diligent about doing good. The context of the command helps us to understand what redeeming time looks like and why it's important. Be careful how you live. Don't live like fools, but like those who are wise. Make the most of every opportunity in these evil days. Don't act thoughtlessly, but understand what the Lord wants you to do. Don't be drunk with wine, because that will ruin your life. We must seek out and employ wisdom. Use every opportunity for God's glory. Think through our plans and align them with God's will. And we avoid empty, harmful activities. Why? Because the days are evil. We must overcome evil with good. Jesus taught His disciples the necessity of redeeming the time. We must work the works of Him who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. Jesus was diligent about keeping to His mission. Distractions were prevalent, but He let none of them deter Him. Though He spent only 33 years on this earth, Jesus changed the world forever because He redeemed the time. We can learn to redeem the time by becoming conscious of the fact that we may not have another day. The song "Live Like You Were Dying" by Tim McGraw is about redeeming the time. While its focus is on pursuing earthly passions in the time we have left, the lyrics make an important point. They conclude with this thought: "Someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying." As Christians, we should live like we were dying and pursue all God has given us to do while we have the time. Everything done for Christ on earth earns eternal rewards. That which was done for selfish, carnal reasons will burn up and blow away. Another way we can learn to redeem the time is by asking God to help us. We should start every morning by committing our day to the Lord and do something that has eternal significance. By beginning our day with eternity in mind, we become more aware of spiritual nudges in our hearts. We look for ways we can honor the Lord, help someone else, or utilize our time in productive ways. Sitting at a red light, we can pray for our neighbor. Mopping the floor, we can worship God in song. At a restaurant, we can leave an extra big tip along with a gospel tract. Volunteering, serving at church, leading a ministry, Bible studies at prisons, and studying to show ourselves approved unto God are all ways we can redeem the time. James reminds us that our earthly lives are no more than a fog that appears and then quickly evaporates. Money and possessions will be given away. Jobs will be filled by others. Our families will move on with lives that don't include us. All that remains is that which is invested in eternity. In the end, did we or did we not redeem the time? That answers the question, what is the meaning of redeeming the time? On our website, gotquestions.org, you'll find a deeper discussion and recommended resources. If this helped you, give us a thumbs up and click subscribe. Meanwhile, if you'd like to study more, click the bell and check out these other questions.